What's up, friends? Welcome to the vlog. It's 11 o'clock and I just finished training clients. I'm gonna work out. We actually dropped off my dad this morning. He's getting some procedure done at the hospital, like some pictures and whatnot, and we're gonna have to pick him up later today. He's probably gonna be like, when you get like anesthesia and you just say random shit. So I'm gonna try to video that. He says the funniest shit. I honestly feel like if I video him, you guys will like die. He's super foreign. But yeah, so I'm just gonna work out. What the fuck is on? Doing glutes and abs. That's what I'm doing. Glutes and abs. Oh, I forgot. I didn't video this morning, but this morning after my 5 a.m., I had an hour free and I did the 30 minutes of stairs. 30 fucking minutes of stairs. Fasted. That shit is so hard. It was so miserable. I can't even tell you how miserable it was. I don't even know how I got through it. But anyway, gonna go work out. Okay, ass and abs. Just to let you know, I did warm up with one of those loopy bands and I did some side walks to warm up my glutes and turn them on. The first exercise that I did are these reverse lunges. I really like doing them off of this platform. It's just enough for me. The platform is just high enough for me to get a little bit of an extra stretch, and this reverse lunges off the platform make me super sore the next day. So I really like these. The biggest thing here is focusing on hinging back. So hips go back and you're hinging, then push off the front leg to come in. And I did this for 4 sets. 10 reps per side. I did go up in weight a little bit. What else? Yeah, just focus on your glutes, and that's all you gotta do. I supersetted all of my glute exercises with these ball crunches. Again, these make me super sore. So if you've never tried them, I highly recommend. You see what I'm doing is I'm trying to get my back to kind of curl over the ball, and when I'm coming up, I just want to make sure that my lower back is still kind of supported by the ball. Like, you will feel it. You'll feel like your lower back is kind of bothered, and if it is just like what I did right now, you just want to lower a little bit. So when you are crunching up, your lower back is supported by the ball. So you're gonna stretch over, stretch your abs, and squeeze and come up. It's kind of like you're rolling over. You're not going for an up motion, you're going for a roll, like kind of rolling motion, if that makes any sense. So I did 4 sets of 10 of that. The next superset are hip thrusts. I don't know. I watched this clip and I'm like, I don't know. I was laying there for like fucking 5 minutes before I started this. I don't know if this was my last set, but I look exhausted. I'm really focusing on doing smaller reps here, like more of like I would say 3/4, like 75% of the stretch, because that's where like I get the most tension on my glutes, and it really is like so painful. But that's what we're searching. We're searching for the pain. So I did 4 sets of this, 10 reps, and again I supersetted it with. Hold on one second. I think here I'm just coming up and contemplating life after that set. But yeah, I wanted to show you like that I do actually do. When I say I just do one ab workout in a workout, I really mean it. Like, I'm not just like making it up. And it actually makes me the most sore. So I wanted to just get another angle for you, show you how I superset it with another exercise. If you do these right, these ball crunches, you will not be able to do more than 10 to 12. Like, I don't even think I hit 10 in this one. I think I hit only 8. It's really about the stretch and the squeeze. It's one of the best exercises I've ever done. Thing I'm doing are these back extensions that are glute focused. So I'm using a weight first, and my feet are at like 45-degree angle, so my toes are turned towards the outside, and I'm really focusing on stretching my glutes as you go down, like down stretch. Then as I come up, it's like this. I'm trying to squeeze my upper glute to touch my lower glute, if that makes sense. Like, you're squeezing the glutes down towards your hamstrings. Again, if you do these right, you should not be able to do like more than 10 or 15. Like, it's like, really, this is probably one of the most painful exercises ever, and I haven't done these in a while, so they really hurt. So I did 4 sets of 10 for this one. Sometimes I would just start with the weight, do like however many you can, and then just drop it. We had to take my dad, I was telling you guys, to the hospital to get like some imaging thing. So he left his car at Self-Made, and Gino's driving it home right now. And it's a Prius. And he's like, this shit is so weird because it turns off. Why is he waiting for me? Anyway, let me get this. Let me get going before he starts screaming at me. He hates this car. So he's like, what is he saying? Tried to get Gino in that video. It was really dark. He's so pissed. It literally took us like 10 minutes to figure out how to start his car. How was it? The garbage truck is here.
It's like driving in a birth canal. It was so I'm like so packed, and everybody's like, the seat's so fucking like deep.
Yeah, it's so tiny.
My knees were my mouth the entire time I was driving. Oh shit! Never doing that again. Maybe.
We survived.
Dude,
Driving my
fuck
dad.
that, man.
Okay.
How people could drive those things.
Well, anyway, we were supposed to pick him up at 2, and he just texted. We just got home. We're making food, and he's like, "Oh, I'm ready." So we're just gonna eat real quick and go pick him up. Gina just made some beef and rice, and I also had my yogurt bowl. I had my yogurt bowl with like the 1 egg that I make this morning before my workout. So, yes. All right, well that's uploading, and I'm just gonna eat this and shove it in my mouth real fast. Go pick up my dad.
Showers. I have to use pluggings, and I can't do any open surgery anymore. Maybe 1 year.
Okay, let me know.
But the open surgery showed me a picture. It was so dangerous, full of veins and everything. I told him, this is not dangerous. It's dangerous. He told me yes, it's risky.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of update. I've just been so stressed. And it's for a reason. It's not for no reason. I've been so fucking stressed because like my violin recital is coming up this Sunday, and today is like what? Today is Thursday, and I have my violin lesson. So I've been practicing, but it's just not ready. Like if it's not ready, it's not ready, you know? I'm doing my best. Like one of the songs I think it's ready, but I'm also really scared of like forgetting shit. I don't know if you've ever had a like performance or anything, you know, like you play way better when you're by yourself versus when you're in front of other people. So if you have mistakes when you're by yourself, it's gonna be way worse when you're in front of other people. So it's just gonna be a disaster. Anyway. And then like leave it to me. I don't have anything that's like not workout clothes. Like I'm really bad at buying shit like that. So I ordered some dresses, right? And of course, I was so overwhelmed and anxious about like what to wear that it took me forever to put in the order. So I ordered it last week, and I realized that it's coming from the fucking UK. So there's no way that shit's getting here. So now it's like I don't even have something to wear that I feel good about. So I mean, I looked into my closet, and I think I may have a couple of options. I don't know if I want to do pants or if I want to do a dress. And then I'm thinking like also like when I stand, I have I would say a little bit of a wider stance because you're balancing, but I don't like, I have this one dress and I feel like it's really tight at the bottom, so I'm like, my legs are too close, so I don't know if that's gonna throw me off balance. I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so I may have to go get like a top to wear with pants. I have nice pants, I just don't have a top because after I got my boob job, I literally didn't buy any tops. I only have like sports bras. So, one second. And then, so there's that. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm wearing. And then I also have, today, I have my lesson, and then I have a practice session with the pianist, and I'm supposed to play on with the pianist. However, we're only practicing for 15 minutes today, and that's it. Period. That's it. So I've been practicing to a few YouTube videos that are like the piano version of my song, so to try to like get used to it, but which is fine. I don't think that's like the big deal part. It's more like I feel like I have to play really slow, a lot slower than the song's like actual speed to feel at peace and feel like I'm not gonna make mistakes. Anyway. And yesterday I feel like I didn't really like get that many steps or anything. Like I didn't even get like 10K steps because I was like so stressed out and I was trying to like practice and stuff like that. But anyway, that's just like I can't wrap my mind around it. It's like I think until Sunday where I have this recital, I'm just gonna feel like this. And then after that I'll just feel a lot better. I definitely want to get pizza after my recital. I deserve a pizza after my recital. But yeah, so that's the update. I am not working out today. I did cardio this morning. I did 30 minutes of stairs after I trained Ashley in the morning. And the 30 minutes of stairs, honestly, it just wakes me up. Like that's the one thing that it does. It wakes me up. And it's not bad. I put it at 8. Usually I do like stairs on 9 or 10, but in the morning I'm so like exhausted because I'm fasted, so I do like 8. And I did 30 minutes, and then I walked on the treadmill after I trained my 10 a.m. client, so it's kind of like a cardio day. But I'm gonna start heading, I'm gonna go practice a little bit more and then head. Lilith, what are you eating? Don't eat that flour. Azizam, come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Oh, he's so cutesy. You want coffee? He loves this coffee. He's an old man, this one. And I feel like I'm behind on YouTube because I've just been stressing and I've just been like not like just can't even video, like literally was panicking just getting this one clip because I don't know, I just feel overwhelmed. What's up, B? So yeah, I love you. Anyway, now I'm babbling. I'm just gonna have this coffee so I can get more hyper, and then I'll go practice some violin, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out and go to my lesson. But it's good. I'm really excited to play with a pianist because I feel like, let alone that it's another instrument, I'm really curious to see how nervous I'm gonna get in front of another person that I don't know. Like I think that's usually a good indicator of where I'm at when it comes to like my proficiency with the music. So, okay guys, I wish that, you know, maybe after this recital, the next one I'll show you like kind of like the behind the scenes and stuff like that. But like for this one, I wish I could take the camera and like get this like practice session, but I don't think I have it in me. I'm way too nervous, but next time. But I will definitely get the recital and it will be on the vlog no matter what. If it's shit or good or bad, it doesn't matter. Like it will still be on the vlog. So don't fret. I just made us yogurt bowls. Let me show you. It looks so good. This is mine. That's Gino's. He's a blueberry guy. I'm a strawberry and cherry girl. How was that?
I just woke up.
We can't tell at all. Here I go with all my shit. So much shit. I am home. I went to my lesson. I did the rehearsal. Oh, you guys, it's like I literally just feel like I did the most intense arm workout. Like my biceps and my triceps and my forearms, my hands, they just feel like they're limp. You know, that's just what I feel. And it's not from playing, it was from anxiety. Like I was tensing up. I was like so anxious, and like my fingers were like shaking and my bow was shaking. It was just like, what is wrong with me? But honestly, playing with the piano is like so much better. It just sounds so much better, and I feel like I have something to go off of to feel something from what I'm playing, which makes me play better. It went pretty well. Like I think I just need to accept that it's not gonna be as like perfect as I want it to be. But at this point, I've only been doing this for like 9 weeks, and I think I need to shut the fuck up. That's what I think I need to do. Anyway, it was so fun. I had so much fun. I had an hour of lesson, and we practiced with the pianist, and it's this guy. He's like this older guy. He's like so sweet, and like I just loved it. And right after me, it was another girl that was coming in for her rehearsal, and she was early. And my instructor told me that she's like her best, she's like her most advanced student, and she's Chinese. So when I went downstairs and I was talking to her mom, I practiced the little bit of Chinese that I know. It's like I literally know like one sentence in Chinese, and it's like I know how to speak a little bit of Chinese. Like that's all I know. And I like started fucking talking to her. And then she asked me a question, and I was like, I got nothing for you. It was so funny. But I don't know, I feel like I like the community. Like I feel like it's my community. Yeah, I don't know, fun. I'm excited. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna wear, but I'll try on my dress, and I'll try on the pants, and I'll try to play in it. I feel like I should do a dress. It's just way too hot to do pants in Arizona, even though it's not gonna be like outside. But I just feel like I might be uncomfortable. But the dress also might be too tight. So I'm just gonna have to put it on and give it a shot and see if it works. So yeah, you know, okay. Listen, you guys, I literally had a moment, like, I don't even know how to start this, because it's like I just had a moment, because when I was talking to the pianist, was talking to him, he was kind of my violin teacher was saying I've only played for like 2 months or 9 weeks or whatever, and like they were like he was like really impressed with like how like my progress. And I told him that like I used to play piano, so like it helps a lot, because apparently like, yeah, I don't know, whatever, apparently like my progress is pretty good. So like he was pretty surprised by it, and I was like, yeah, well, like I played piano for a while when I was younger, but he said that it doesn't matter. Like I honest to God, like violin is way harder than piano. I'm sorry to all the pianists if you're gonna come in here and argue with me. I played piano for years, and I can tell you violin is way harder. Now once you're good at the technique and stuff, like sure, maybe it's like, maybe you can play more things, but it's like with the violin, it takes fucking years to just get like a good sound out of the damn instrument. And it's like you have to have the mental capacity to keep pushing through and not being defeated by the fact that like even your twinkle twinkle sounds like shit. Like it just does. But anyway, so I was talking to this guy, and I was telling him that I used to be an engineer, and like I like it just didn't work out for me, and now I'm a personal trainer, and I picked up the violin like a couple months ago, and it made me realize, you guys, like it's like, yes, I was an engineer, and there's a certain amount of like mental capacity, like intelligence or whatever, problem solving or whatever that requires. But you know that I'm realizing that like that is now I'm applying it to all the things that I actually love and I actually enjoy. Like I could, like, think about me, like you guys see my vlogs, think about how I am sitting in a cubicle all fucking day. sitting, if not in a cubicle, in a car calibrating. Like, that's what I was doing. I was either in a cubicle at my computer or in a car, plugged in, fucking punching in numbers, driving vehicles, like calibrating fucking cars. And it's like, or like down in the labs, like in the garage with all these dudes. Like, it is just not me. Like, it's crazy because like I've used to feel so guilty about like the fact that I had to leave and it just didn't work out for me, and I had to like kind of put like a lot, many years and many thousands of dollars that I spent and all the things that I learned, I had to kind of just put it behind me and move on from it. And I used to feel guilty about that, but like I just cannot believe that I went from spending 4 or 5 years in a fucking cubicle doing shit I hate to like now I feel like my days are so intentional and everything I do comes from my heart, and everything I do is like it's something I want in my life that I'm intentionally spending my time doing. I looked back at January 1st and we were doing like an exercise with our business coaching, which I'll tell you about. But we did an exercise and it said like, hey, think back to January 1st, 2024. Where were you? Like, what were you doing? How far have you come? Like, what's your biggest accomplishment? And I was like, holy shit, since January 1st, like, I think that's when I was reading Mastery, and Mastery by Robert Greene is a book, changed my life. But I remember during those months, I kept thinking, well, what do I want in my life? And that's where I started thinking, okay, if I want XYZ in my life, then how can I design my day so that I can do a little bit of everything every day? I can do a little bit of the things that I want every day. And I realized very quickly that I cannot spread myself too thin. There only can be like 3 things that I do. So the 3 things that I have been doing since January that have compounded literally exponentially. One of them is violin. Now, I didn't start in January, but I got my violin rental, I'm pretty sure, end of January. I rented it and I was like kind of playing around with it, and like I realized towards March that I really need an instructor, and then I found an instructor and then I started doing that. But since I've had an instructor, I've played almost every single day. Like, maybe I've missed a day here, 2 days there, but almost every single day I've played at least 30 minutes. And they weren't perfect. They sucked. Most of the time they sucked. But look at how far I've come. Just wait until you see like the recital. I know I'm like really nervous about it, but I can honestly say like I know I've progressed so much. And it's just from the fucking daily, like just going through the motions, doing it when it sucks, playing it when it sounds like shit, when you don't. There were so many days where I felt like I made zero progress. Like it was the same shit every day, never got better. But somehow 2 months later, I'm fucking doing a recital. I'm playing 3 songs. Like, who would have thought? You know, that was my one thing. The other thing was my fitness. I started dieting in January. I literally went back, looked at pictures. Oh my God, I look so different, and I literally thought like I haven't made any progress. Like, I was like, the other day I was like, I need to like go on another diet. Like, I was starting to kind of get in my own head, and I realized, holy shit, I need to be proud of like how far I've come since January. I think that I don't reflect as much on those things, and I don't give myself enough credit. I'm just hard on myself. Like, oh, like I need to do more, I need to do better, and look better. And it's a good thing, but also like we gotta fucking be grateful, right? We gotta fucking celebrate our wins, and I need to celebrate my wins. I don't do that. So like fitness was another thing. Like, I told myself I'm gonna stick to a diet, and I'm gonna fucking work out every day, and I'm gonna do cardio every day, and I did that almost every day. Like, of course there's days that I missed and days that I didn't feel good or I was on my period, but whatever. As much as I could, I worked out, I did my cardio, and I fucking ate my meals. And I feel I've never stuck to a diet as much as I did this year. And you know, it's just like, and then the third thing, so it was violin, it was fitness, and the third thing it was the vlogs. It was the fucking vlogs. Like, I've been wanting to do YouTube for so long, and like just the technology was the thing that always stood between me and YouTube. Always. I was like, what? I don't want to use a camera. It's like too complicated, like pulling out clips, using an editor, like, oh my god, like the whole thing was like so much. And when I started in February, I think it was January like 30th when I posted my first vlog, and if you go back and look at it, it's like shit, you know. It has like no edits, it has like barely any cuts, like it's like 3 scenes. It's not engaging at all. But I kept doing it until I figured it out. Like, I videoed with my GoPro a few times, even with the camera, and then I think on the 3rd vlog, I fucking just started videoing my phone. I was like, fuck it. Like, it doesn't even, the quality doesn't matter. What matters is, what can you do that's easy enough for you to just do it daily. And I was videoing daily, I was editing daily, and that I owe that to Gino, because I was gonna do weekly, but he was like, listen babe, why don't you just do daily vlogs? Like, it's the fastest way that you're gonna get used to vlogging, and like the fastest way that you can just like kind of get into the emotion. And when I did that, videoing every day, editing every day, it was like an expectation. Like, I come home and I'm like, okay, well, it's time to edit. I don't even know what I have to edit, but it's time to edit. You know, guys, I honestly can't believe just how far everything has come. I'm so grateful. It's just like the biggest lesson I'm learning here is that you can literally do anything that you want. You just have to first figure out, what do you want? Then what is the smallest step that you can take to do the activity for that thing every single day? Defining the activity is very important. Like, you have to figure that out. Of course, like when I was playing with the violin by myself, I really didn't know what to do. So it's like, even though I was spending time on it every day, it was just, I was lost. So that's when I went and got a coach, an instructor, to help me know what I'm doing in that time that I'm spending. Like, that you can apply to your fitness, for example. Like, if you don't know what to do and you want to get in shape and you don't have a background in it, stop wasting your fucking time. Especially if you're like a little bit older, if you're over 20, like, dude, if you're in your 20s, spend the fucking money, get a coach. So now you know, like, because you still have to make yourself do that thing every day, right? And it will become, you know, like a routine, right? But get a coach, figure out like how you can a coach will help you know what to do in that hour you're spending. Because it's one thing to spend the hour, it's another thing to do something that's like is gonna progress you with time, even though you're not good at it in the beginning. Like, I wasn't good at the vlog in the beginning, but the only way you learn how to vlog is to vlog. Like, there's no other way. You just fucking pick up the camera. That's the only way you do it. So it's just like the same thing with fitness, with everything else. But with fitness, you can learn from somebody. With violin, I could learn from somebody. So why am I gonna go waste my time trying to research shit where I can work with somebody and they can tell me what to do? So anyway, after this 13-minute rant, I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna eat one more meal, and we gotta go back to the gym and I have to train my afternoon clients. Stay tuned. Next video, maybe the one after, is gonna be the recital. I have some other news I want to share with you about, like, where my life is going. We're making some changes right now that I'm super excited about, and I think like the 3 things that I'm doing outside of work, I think my work is going to be changing a little bit, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait to share. I don't know, I just feel like I feel good. I think that the lesson I'm learning at 31 years old is figure out exactly what the fuck it is that you want, and then work on that. Spend your time every day on that. Fuck everything else. Fuck everybody else. Fuck what anybody says. They say how you should live your life. Like, I was literally a miserable engineer. Now I enjoy every minute of my fucking day. And I do so much more. I'm much more multidimensional, and I am going to be making a lot more money than working as an engineer, which is the only thing they hold above your head is the money. The only thing. Oh, this is a stable job. this is a blah 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 blah, you have this, you have that, you have insurance. Fuck that. We haven't had health insurance in fucking 5 years. Like, when you take care of your health, you don't need a fucking health insurance. Watch something happen to me. But anyway, I'm gonna stop this rant and we can continue another time. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Listen, I just got home and I checked my email, and those fucking dresses that are shipping from the UK, apparently they're already in California, and they're supposed to be here on Saturday. So I may actually get these dresses. I may, who knows? What were the chances? I was like literally convinced that it's not gonna happen. What is that?
Oh yeah?
I don't even know if they're gonna be nice, but it'll be just more
They
options.
fucking better be nice. You waited this long for them and you paid fucking good amount of money for them.
Well, I can always return it if they don't look nice. But yes, that's what I want to tell you. That was the update that I got just now. There it is. This is how we look like at night. A little bit fuller. Alright friends, I'm at Self-Made. I got 2 more clients, so 2 more hours. I am honestly so tired, I can't even think. Good thing is today's leg day. Leg day is my favorite day to train clients because it's like simple, it's really simple. Upper body days are the hardest ones because it's hard for people to like engage their upper body muscles. Harder to teach. But anyway, I'm gonna get through the next 2 hours. And then I need to fucking go to bed. Like, that's it. I just need to go to bed. I actually will have to have a protein shake when we get home. Maybe I'll have some fruit, like some cherries or something, and fucking pass out. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.